and welcome to Triple Threat Gaming Guru. In today's video, I actually had a subscriber ask this question. They're new to Pokemon Trading Card, the online version, and the trade functions were not working for him. So I decided, let's do a quick little video to solve that issue for him. So I'm going to log into Pokemon Online and I'm going to show how to fix that. Alright, so now that we are in TCG Card Online, we're going to go up to Collections and hit Show Cards that you don't own. Now we're going to filter. I want some basic Pokemon V. And it's going to bring up all the basics. If I wanted just Arceus, I can search Arceus. So I want the Arceus V Star. So what you do is you come up here to this Wanted and make sure it's blue. When it's blue, that means that you want to trade for it. Some other cards that I want is this Blissey. This is actually a nice card that I thought about putting into a deck called Kyogre. It's one that I am gonna be making some videos on. I've done really well with it, so I've clicked these for one. So I'm going to kind of do my video trying to search for this guy. I'm not guaranteeing we're going to find it, but well, we never know. So we'll reset it, and we're going to go to show only cards that I own. So say I want to trade this Applin away. I go up here and hit for trade. They're cards that I don't need. Chances are no one's actually looking for it. So here is one that's trade locked. So what that means is it came from a pack that you won on here. So if we go over to Versus, you can win these packs, but the cards in the packs themselves cannot be traded away. It's kind of the game's way of showing or saying, hey, these ones you didn't pay for, you can't use them to trade. You just won them. You get whatever's in there, but you're stuck with it. Which, you know, they're free cards that you won. So who cares? The other thing is, a lot of times they'll come like in the decks that you may buy. So again, we'll come over to the shop. So say you bought the booster pack on here, or you bought these decks. Sometimes they can't be traded. I don't know 100% for sure on these decks, as I've never bought one yet. I'm going to be doing a video on these decks. So I've got enough coin or tokens here. I'm going to test out a couple decks. That's going to be a later video. But for now, we're going to go into trade. Alright. So go to public offers. And we want that Blissey. So Blissey. Hit this to search for it. Now sadly it's going to show us all the different Blisseys. Oh. Go in here, click I am getting, take for one, and then search your Blissey. And hopefully they'll have something. It's not always the greatest trading system, as it's not the best search. Because a lot of times what'll happen is it'll say, I am giving, and it's the cards you're looking for. So maybe I'm looking for this Gengar. Well, I don't want to give it up because I don't have any. So it looks like there's really none of these Blissies out there. Oh, let's see here. Yeah. That's where it can get to be confusing. Because now it's like everything that I'm wanting. So just hit I'm getting. And let's hit that Blissey. Alright, it says no current filters, or your current filters have set that there's no matches. Meaning, no one has this Blissey up for trade for what I am giving up. Oh, here we go. Because I didn't accept or put this. This is what people are wanting. They want 4 brilliant stars. For a Blissey. So that's kind of a, okay, now I know I need some brilliant star packs. Oh, here's one for a few other cards. And they want 7. So the other confusing thing is, okay, they want 3, but it'll say 2 plus, it'll say the initial item plus 2. So I've seen somewhere, okay, they want 1 brilliant star pack, 1 fusion strike, and 1 vivid voltage. But it'll only say the plus 2 or plus 3 next to it. So let's go search for some packs. So click I'm getting Sword and Shield, brilliant stars. And for that we want to hit acceptable trades only. This is where it gets tough because there's a lot of times where it's like, alright, that's not a fair deal. I can't give up these guys because they're in packs. So you have to be careful because it's not going to tell you, oh, this guy's already in your deck. Well, I trade that away, I can't use that deck. Now I got to try and search for more Inteleon. Let's see. Rapid Striker Isafu. I can get 1 for 2 of them. Not a fair trade in my opinion. There are a lot of people who are just... So -4. That won't allow me to have the pack I need. Let's try and find some that aren't ridiculous, which is the hard part. You're better off if you can just get the code cards, and I'll do another quick section on this video on some code cards. Like, alright, let's look up Blissey again. I think it was, I'm getting apply and Blissey. We'll wait for this to load up. But there's a couple places you can go to buy the code cards and get them right away. So I'll go through and do that. Oh, yes, we gotta hit unacceptable trades. Alright, so we need 4 of them. So here, this person wants 3. And it's not the Blissey we're looking for, but it's in here. So that's why that one shows up. But on average, we need 4 brilliant stars. So what we do is we'll close out of here, go back onto the internet. So I'll meet you back online. And we're going to go to a website called Potown. And I'll show you once we get there. But there you can buy code cards. You're spending more if you were to buy them through there than directly through, say, TCG Player or somebody else in some of the different Facebook groups or whatever. But you gotta wait for those. Say you want this card right now, and it's not like it's a break the bank extra. So I will meet you online. Alright, so we're online. We're at, it's potownstore.com. I'll include a link in this video. They're not a sponsor by any means. So what they do is you buy the cards and they will email you the code. And then you just enter the codes in. So what you can do is buy just the cards that you need. Like if it's one that was in maybe a promo box. So you can't go buy individual cards, if that makes sense. But you can buy bulk codes. So say we want brilliant stars, because that's what we need for that Blissey. So brilliant stars. Alright. So here's if you're buying individual. Now if you want the bulk codes, go to bulk codes. Search the brilliant stars. Here we go. And the more codes that you buy, the cheaper they go, to obviously in increments of 50. If you wanted, you can search for different decks. By decks. A lot of these decks are already available if you just turn in the tokens online. You can get ETBs, which are your sleeves, a deck, and a deck box, along with some basic energies, which are already free to use on the site anyways. So I usually buy an ETB with every set anyways, so I just stick with that. Say you want some of these different boxes that they came out with, so the Mewtwo, Leafeon V-Stars, you know, stuff like that. You can buy them. Some of these are actually hard to find, so that's where I would get them, unless I can find one of these, which is, I'd have to look maybe on Amazon, and they might, you never know. The thing to know is in your cart, you have to have a minimum of $4 for them to process your order. And that once you enter all your information in, you create an account, blah blah blah, they will automatically send the cards to your email. So it'll create a link which will come back to the website. And I believe I've actually done one in the past, so I'll see if I can get that one open. I'm not going to buy any right now because I'd rather not spend the money. But they've got lots of different options. The other way you can get the code cards is obviously to buy from other people, buy the packs. Different Facebook groups have people that are always selling them. eBay, your sources are unlimited. It's just This one is one of the few websites or whatever where it's automatically sent to you right away. So you'll have your cards within a few minutes. So we're going to go back online and we're going to try a different trade for one that's actually, I've got the card. Alright, we are back online. Again, there were no acceptable trades for these. Well, looks like we do get one now. But it's for a Charizard V-Star and I'm not giving that one up. Although these are both really nice. This Gyarados is one I would actually put into my Kyogre deck as well as this Blissey. And I've got it in my in-person deck. But let's search for something. Okay, here we go. Here's one. I've got 21 of these Kyogre and only 8 of these Torterra. I've got more than enough of either of them. So we'll accept that trade so that you can see how this works. So accept. Oh, a server error happened. Which means that chances are someone else already accepted that trade while I was searching. It happens. Alright, here's another one. I don't have very many of this Garchomp, but I still have the 21. You want to accept this trade? Yes. So it'll take a little bit. Your trade is complete. Here's some other trades. That you could accept. But you'll see it'll come up here. Trade complete. This is what you got. We'll just look and see if they've got anything else here. Alright. This wouldn't be a bad trade if it wasn't for this Inteleon, because I've got plenty of these Evolution Incense. And I could actually use some of these other cards. Like Cook is nice, heals a lot of damage. Want the Brilliant Star pack. How drop 3 cards. But I'm not going to do it because I need that Inteleon because he's in Dex. So you do have to be careful. It will not warn you if they're in the Dex. So like these Drizzle. Alright, I've got 4 of them and I need 4. So they want a bunch of trainer cards. Chances are this is what they're needing to build a deck. This card isn't played. It's a banned card, most likely because of its ability or something. Oh, I could trade away one of these Mew to get a Sabo. I've already got plenty of the Sabos. Again, not a very good trade. And you'll see that a lot. Most of the time, the trades aren't worth it. So the other thing I do is I'm in a whole bunch of the TCG online Facebook groups. I'll go, I need this card. What do you want for it? And then I'll make private trades that way. So we'll go in and we'll do some private trades. So create a trade. So public trade. I can go, alright, I want my Blissey. So we can filter it for want. And Pokemon V. Alright. So these are all the different cards that I want. So we're just gonna say 1 Blissey, and here's what I'm willing to give up. I could give up this Ampharos. I don't need it in anything. I could give up this Venusaur. It's a banned card, but some people like having them. Why it's banned, I don't know. Oh, and Mega Charizard EX. That would be a fairly fair trade. So let's do that one. It's not something I'm actually going to play with, so there's no point in me having it. So you have to give up some tokens based off how long you want that trade out there. I'm going to say 8 hours. So it'll go away tonight. So now here's my trade offer. If someone will come on who's looking for that Charizard, Mega Charizard EX, or who's willing to trade away a Blissey and see it and go, oh, yes, that seems like a good trade. The other thing you can do is create a private trade with your friends. So, let's see here. We'll go with this guy. These are the cards that I'm giving. No. Yeah, these are the cards that I'm getting. These are the cards I am giving. So, these are the cards that he's willing to give up. We'll say Cape of Toughness, because I kind of want one. Alright, so, excuse me, these are the cards that I want that he has. These are the cards that he wants from me, and there aren't any. So, I can't actually make a trade with him. So we'll discard that trade. And yeah, so it's as simple as he's offered me this, or it's simple as offering what you want for the cards that you have and hoping someone bites. The easiest way is to try and trade for the packs. They're being kind of used as currency, I guess. But that's only good if you've got the pack codes. If you don't have the money to buy the codes, or you're not able to open up a whole bunch of packs, it doesn't do you much good. That's why I don't care for this trade system as much. So next time, or please subscribe, share, like. I'm gonna keep making content like this to teach people how to play. I'm going over some really cool deck stuff, and there'll just be some more fun stuff coming. Once I get enough subscribers and it's actually worth it, I'll do some giveaways such as some code cards to new subscribers. Anything along that lines. I'm still trying to work out some of those details. But I will see you next time.